Hello everyone and welcome back to Time to Cook. I am Chef Christy. I am making manicotti today, a classic Italian comfort food that is so good and it is perfect for the holidays. It is always a hit and definitely a family favorite of mine. It has been a little while since I have made it though, so I'm excited to eat some manicotti today because that is what's for dinner at my house. And another reason why I love manicotti is because it freezes really well. It's one of those dishes that you can make ahead and keep in your freezer, and then whenever you are ready for it, you can let it thaw in your refrigerator overnight and then just pop it in the oven and bake it off whenever you need it. So now I want to go over all the ingredients that you will need to make your delicious manicotti. But before I do, just a quick reminder to subscribe to my channel if you have not already and hit that notification bell so you will know as soon as I upload a new delicious recipe, and give me a thumbs up and let me know that you like this video. So you will need your manicotti shells, and then to make the cheese filling, I'm using one 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. And to that, I'm going to add this blend of Italian cheeses that I have here. And this is a blend of mozzarella, provolone, romano, and asiago and parmesan. But you could use just mozzarella, that works as well. I will be adding 1 cup of this cheese to the filling and then sprinkling 1 cup over the top. I also will be adding an egg, and then I have some dried parsley. You can use fresh. It was just a little bit snowy this morning. I didn't really want to go out, so I just am using the dried parsley. Now you can use your favorite pasta sauce, and that works fine, but I'm going to make my sauce today, and I'm using 2 32-ounce cans of diced and crushed tomatoes, and I'll be using about a half of this onion and 2 garlic cloves, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then my seasonings, I have 1 teaspoon of basil and 1 teaspoon of oregano and a half of a teaspoon of thyme. And then of course some salt and pepper, which I will also add a little bit of that to the filling as well, I forgot to mention. All right, so first things first, I'm going to make my sauce. And I also have a pot of water that I'm going to bring up to a boil to cook my manicotti. So I'm going to add my olive oil to my skillet, and then I'm going to add a half of that onion that I chopped. And I'm going to let these saute for a little bit until they begin to soften. And I have my heat on a medium high heat. So I'm going to add my garlic using my garlic press. And then next I'm going to add my tomatoes. And I'm going to add my seasonings. And my sugar. I'm going to add a good pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches, and a good pinch of black pepper. Okay, now I'm just going to turn my heat down to low and just let this sauce simmer and reduce slightly. And I'm also going to salt my water. It's just now starting to boil, so I'm getting ready to cook my manicotti. And anytime that you cook pasta, I can't stress this enough, make sure that you season your water and add salt, probably even a little bit more than what you think, because that salt is what will flavor your pasta. So I'm going to add a good 3 pinches of salt to my water. And you want to let these cook for 9 minutes. So while my manicotti and my sauce is cooking, I am going to make my filling. So I'm just going to add my container of ricotta cheese to a mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of this Italian blend, and then the other cup's going to go on top. And then I'm going to add my egg and my dried parsley, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of black pepper, or maybe 2 pinches of black pepper. Okay, so my manicotti is done, and now I'm going to drain off the water and I'm going to cool them down so that I can handle them. I'm going to run some cold water over them. Okay, my filling is done, and now I'm going to place that filling into a Ziploc bag. So you will need a Ziploc bag and then a bowl and then a pair of scissors. So I'm going to kind of roll down the top part of my bag, place it into this bowl, and then pour the filling into the bag. Okay, I have a little station set up here. I'm getting ready to fill my manicotti and then place it in a 9x13 baking dish. But the first thing that I've got to do is add some of this sauce to this baking dish. And I'm just going to slide this around so it spreads out evenly. Next, I'm going to cut the corner off of the tip of this Ziploc bag. And then grab a manicotti noodle and begin to fill them. And now I am just putting a little bit of this marinara sauce right on top of the manicotti. So my manicotti is ready for the oven, but I did want to mention that I doubled the filling recipe. I didn't have quite enough to do all of the manicotti shells. Now I'm going to be baking this in a 375-degree oven, uncovered, for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out, sprinkle the rest of that cheese on top, and then put it back for another 10 minutes. Just look at this, you guys. How delicious. Manicotti. Oh boy, this manicotti looks and smells delicious. I'm so excited. And of course, I'm going to eat some of this. Let me dig in here and show you how scrumptious. Oh boy. Manicotti. Oh wow. It's been too long. It's been too long since I've had manicotti. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I really hope that you give this a try. I also wanted to mention that the sauce that I made, I had some extra. I didn't use it all. And I love it when that happens. I love having extra sauce because I will freeze it. You can use it to top pizza. It's just handy to have extra marinara in your kitchen. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon with some more delicious holiday recipes.